So we've done a lot for the community. Due to COVID, it's been a big surprise to all of us. And I think probably the main thing that we did is we stayed in stock. So we were able to be in stock throughout the entire first several months where everybody was out of stock around in the bigger stores. We had toilet paper every single day, as well as all the other items that people were looking for. And we were able to do that because we're a small independent store. And so we have lots of connections with regional distributors and local distributors, and we're very creative and kind of thought outside the box and ended up buying things from different places than we would normally buy them from, but we're able to provide it for our customers. So that was a big thing. And then the second thing that we did, which was super important, was we got an online website built very quickly in the very early days of March, and we had not been doing that before. So we set up a website that people could purchase online for curbside, and then we also offer delivery through our own staff. So, I mean, for us, the business has changed a lot. The basket size has more than doubled, which means people are shopping less frequently, but buying more on each visit. So that's a big difference that we've seen. And I think that's pretty consistent within the industry. So people are, trying to be more strategic in their shopping and trying to spend less time inside businesses. So they're, planning out their shopping ahead of time a little bit more, and they're buying more when they come. So we've seen that, and then we've also, because we also do a lot of lunch business, we've seen a big shift, away from that, unfortunately, with everybody kind of being at home, or courts are closed, which is close by us. So we've seen a big shift away from our hot lunch and our salad bars, and more towards prepared foods that people can take home, maybe put in the refrigerator for a couple days, and then eat, throughout the week. So, I mean, for us, we saw a lot of new customers, so that's really the good thing for us. I mean, the pandemic has been good to grocery stores. So, we've seen a lot of customers that we had not seen in the past. So they were coming to us primarily for what I was saying originally is, being in stock. I think in the early beginning, March, April, a lot of the grocery stores were out of products, which we continue to have. And then I also know that the online deliveries, a lot of places you had to pick a delivery spot that was 2 weeks into the future. We deliver same day. So I think both of those things really helped us to bring in a lot of the conventional customers that had not shopped here before, or customers that did shop at Dawson's but didn't do their primary shopping at Dawson's, and they found the benefits of shopping exclusively with us. Yeah, so produce is really definitely important to us. We support a lot of local farms, so we do as much local as we can. For us, the ideal product is a local organic product. Second to that would be a local product. And then if we can't get local, we're going to deal with mostly organic produce. We do carry conventional produce when there's a big price disparity, but we typically will have both, the conventional and the organic option. Meat and seafood is really great for us. We have really good quality seafood. We invested, one of the things we did with COVID is we invested in a vacuum seal machine, which allows us to have more seafood for a longer period of time, which has a lot bigger variety of seafood. So we've really done a really great job of building our seafood business. Meat department, cheese and poultry, we've got some really interesting things here. We've got some venison, some buffalo. We have elk, which is super popular. And then in our dairy section, we do a lot of organic in the dairy section. We also have a really strong focus on plant-based products. So you'll find a lot of alternatives to dairy milk. You'll find a lot of alternatives to meat and cheese, all plant-based, which is really popular and a big part of our business. Over here is our kitchen. So we're unique in the fact that we produce everything in-house. So we have a full staff in the back that does all of our products for us, does all of our cooking for us. We also have excellent sushi. And then you're kind of catching around here. We go to our wine department. Dawson's is the only grocery store in Montgomery County that serves. So we do serve beer and wine, so you can have a glass of wine while you shop. Once we get through COVID, we actually have a bar that you can sit at and enjoy a beer. We have great happy hour specials. And then we focus on craft beers. We focus on local, smaller batch production wineries. And we also have a good supply of local wineries and a lot of local breweries. Over here, we've got our cheese department. So we have we have a great new person working in our cheese department. She's been with us about 6 months now. Really excellent knowledge about gourmet cheeses. Really increased the selection that we have over here. So we've got everything from European cheeses as well as a lot of local cheeses. And she's super knowledgeable. And she puts together really nice cheese plates. We do custom orders for that. And then we also have cold wine as well. So if you need to grab a bottle of wine, if you're going to go to a picnic or whatever, you want something cold, we've got that right here. This is our bar area, which is kind of right now just a merchandising space because we're not using it as a bar due to COVID. But once we get through COVID, this will be back open and come and have a beer over here. And then our bakery department. So we've got a lot of local products. All our breads are made fresh daily. We also have a lot of sweets that are made fresh daily. And we've also have a really good selection of gluten-free breads, gluten-free desserts. Our bagels come from Bethesda Bagel, so the great bagel place, local. And we also have fantastic cookies, which come from another local bakery called Whist in DC. Let's see, juice bar. So our juice bar, we have fresh juice bar, we do smoothies, we do coffee. I think our coffee is excellent. We've got all the typical things you'd find in a coffee shop, but I think ours is a little bit better. We focus on local products, local coffee roasters, and we use a lot of organic produce in our juices and our smoothies. We also have a kids smoothie program now, and we're also doing acai bowls and other types of smoothie bowls, something we added about 6 months ago.